YouTube? Joe here. So we have got this is the TrueBrew India Pale Ale extract kit from BSG. Smells delightful. Let me just grab my notes here. Let's see. On BSG's website, the Captain's Brew. This India Pale Ale is rich in body with a deep copper color and a healthy dose of hops. Includes oak chips for a historical barrel-aged finish. Truly a delight worth the voyage across the high seas. Now the weirdest part about this India Pale Ale, this is more of a traditional British style. So it's not very hoppy at all. According to their stats, 17.5 IBUs, 5% ABV, color copper. So it's a little darker than that. Let's see. We've got, it was 2 cans of Munton's Amber Liquid Malt Extract, a pound of crisp Crystal 60L, an ounce of Pilgrim, an ounce of Cascade, half an ounce of Heavy Toast Oak Chips, Munton's Ale Yeast, and then bottle caps, priming sugar, muslin bag, all that stuff. So, low IBUs, but, I mean, I guess technically hoppier. They're using British style hops, you know, the Pilgrim. It's going to give you, you know, just that traditional bitter, I guess, you know. Ounce of Cascade. Let's see here, let me pull this up. We've got, I'm just checking there now the instructions for it. It's been a little while since I brewed this one. I just want to make sure I get this in the right order. Bittering hops were, yeah, the Pilgrim were the bittering hops. So the Cascade were added right in the last like 10 minutes or so. So you get a little bit of hop nose off that, but you're not getting much bitter at all. So low IBUs, malty, you know, malt forward is what we're aiming for. So again, there's the color. Like I said, it's a little bit dark. Yep, and you get that malty right away. Oh, before we do a taste test here, that's what this video is, a taste test of the India Pale Ale TrueBrew kit. However, you can see I've got the system powering up back here. I'm doing a brew day today. I'm not going to film it for YouTube, but I'm going to do the honey Kolsch recipe found on BYO's website. It incorporates a first wort hop, which I've never done, so that's why I'm not filming it. I don't want to do something that I'm not quite sure where I'll put in the system, so I'll work through that. If we like it, we'll do it again. But using good old Noble Bee honey, made right here in Iowa, in the Amana colonies. If you're looking for honey, order it on our website. It's really good. Really, really good stuff. Great flavor. Plus, Matt, the owner of Noble Bee, is a home brewer, and he shops at our North Liberty location. So if you're watching this, Matt, thank you very much for your support, and I will be placing an order soon. I'm out of 5-pounders, so. Alright, so, without further ado, here we go. Cheers. First extract kit on this setup. This is my style. This is totally my style. Okay, so you get a nice, strong, malty kick right up front. And then the you get some hops on the nose, not a lot. Yeah, if you think of basically a little bit hoppier, kind of like English standard bitter, I'd say that's about where you are with this one. I'm getting a little bit more of a caramel note. That could be because we use the amber liquid malt extract rather than plain light, and then darkening it with a specialty grain in the steep. So I do get a very, very distinct caramel tone. In regards to an oaky character, I don't get a whole lot actually. Maybe a slight, you know that kind of like oak spice you get from like a maybe like in wine, you know. Oak kicks off like a vanilla kind of spicy character. And then if it's really heavily toasted, that's where you get that like really burned, kind of charred, real heavy oak note that you'd find in something like a Cabernet Sauvignon or, you know, a heavier wine like that. Amarone or Tempranillo, something like that. You don't get a whole lot of oak out of this, which would be correct. If you think about it, they probably used barrels over and over and over again. So the first couple voyages it was noticeable, but after a while it was not very noticeable. And I'd say this is a slightly used barrel, I guess, level of oak. It's not overpowering. It's not like, yeah, I get the oak. You have to look for it, and it's coming across more of like a little bit of a spicy note, which is, you know, I guess it pairs well actually with Pilgrim hops. They kind of have that kind of golden kind of thing going on. So, but yeah, that's good. That's a good one. Nice color, nice flavor. Like I said, it's got just enough hops to balance it out. It's not got nothing too crazy going on. Pretty mellow. I mean, like, if you have people that hear IPA and they think, you know, India Pale Ale, they think, oh God, I can't do it. Have them try something like this, or brew something like this, and then have them, you know, try it. Something in this style where it's not like your American style IPAs, which are not really IPAs, a true India Pale Ale, because what we do over here is craziness. It's just madness. If you know, 100+ IBUs, you know, you're drinking green beer, literally, you know, so many hops in there that is green. This is not like that at all. This is much more mellow, a lot more malt forward. Yeah, and as it warms up, it kind of keeps that nice kind of caramely tone. So it's really, really good. Really good, really mellow. Yeah. And at 17.5 IBUs, I mean, this is, if that calculation is correct, I'll have to go back through my notes and make sure that's correct, but if it is in fact the case, that's like super low, you know? So, but yeah, good kit. Good kit. If you want to try it, check out DIY Homebrew Supply. We carry it, or you can put it together yourself, of course. Change it up a little bit. It might be interesting if you didn't want as much of a caramel note to use some maybe like Golden Light, and then use a little bit of a darker malt, you know, maybe like an ounce of, I don't know, like a black malt or something like that to get you that kind of amber color without having to have all that caramel flavor. Because the crisp, the full pound of caramel 60, you get that. You're definitely getting a caramel note out of that. And in regards to extract versus all grain on this setup, honestly, tastes great. Took less time. I'm not getting any like a burned caramel thing. My thought was when I was adding this, I had to stir a lot to make sure it didn't hit the, you know, the heater coil. And the last thing I wanted was a burned, you know, scorched beer. So I made sure to basically mix the living hell out of it as it was as I was incorporating it, and I did shut the coil off. So there was no heat being applied until a good 10 minutes or so of mixing. So yeah, no scorch. No scorch. Not getting any off flavors from any grain, you know, falling out of the steam bag. It's been forever since I've done an extract kit, so it was kind of nice to do one again, refresh myself on it. But yeah, really good, really good. I highly recommend it. So, thanks for watching, YouTube. Cheers as always. Subscribe if you haven't. Share with your friends. Give it a thumbs up. Talk about it down below. If you've done a traditional British style IPA, leave the recipe down below. Yeah, I'd love to hear about other people's experiences. And if you've done this kit, what are your thoughts? And as always, thanks for watching, YouTube. I'm going to go brew this beer now. We're going to see how it goes. Nice mellow brew day. It's nice outside, but I got a day off, so I'm just going to drink some beer, brew some beer, chill out with the dogs. It's going to be fun. And then of course I've got my Disney shirt on because I'm feeling happy. Here's a great big beautiful tomorrow. My favorite ride at Disney, just in case you're ever down there. The Carousel of Progress. Very cool ride. So, an awesome song. So. Alright, I'm rambling. Cheers YouTube, thanks for watching, we'll see you soon. 17.